Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Alright, hey guys, Lord Duck here, and today we are going to be playing Pokémon Yellow, round 2. Hopefully my mic and everything is showing up, and the volume on the audio capture is all good. Alright, so you may notice between yesterday and today that I trimmed the beard. It was getting way too dry, way too itchy, and it really was becoming a pain in my fucking ass. So just bear with me here for about another 30 seconds, folks. Just should have done this earlier, but I got really busy, and I was kind of little wonky with it most of the day, just because I forgot everything I was doing on my course, and I had to relearn basically something I'd learned in September. So, yeah, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for dropping by when you do. Support is really great. I'll have part 1 put up on YouTube tonight. So I'd like to thank Comey for following me there yesterday. So now I'm up to 180 followers, which is awesome. And, yeah, so we won't be too long here, just getting formalities out of the way. If you would like to join me on Discord, or on YouTube, you'd like to follow me over there, there's the link there. Oh, I got rid of the YouTube for some reason. Twitter. I can't believe I got rid of my YouTube. So it's the exact same name on YouTube as what it is here. You'll find it. You'll see its original Quacks, who is the mascot of the channel. He'll be on there. But anyways, let's continue. So yesterday we got through the first gym, and we got up to 7 Pokemon now, which is good. So just double check, make sure Pikachu's all set. Open this up, double check the Pokedex. So we got Frog, Nidoran, Pikachu, and Butterfree. Alright, so let's continue. So last night I was playing Pokemon Sword on the Switch. And I ended up playing that for about 4 or 5 hours. I didn't realize how much time went by. And +2 hockey started the other day. So I was watching my Detroit Red Wings basically just get obliterated by Carolina Hurricanes, and it was sad to see. Anybody that does follow hockey pretty close will know that, like, when a team outscores you, like, 43-13 on shots, and you fall apart in the last 5 minutes because of 2 really bad penalties, and you get 2 goals scored on you in that 5-minute period, you know it's embarrassing. So I mean, but they're professionals. I'm not, but I'm really excited to see hockey back, and to watch the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid, he scored a hat trick last night in the game, so I was impressed. It kind of sucks because the Oilers are Edmonton's 3 hours behind me where I'm at, so it's hard to stay up to watch the game that the Oilers, any games that the Oilers are in, because even though it's like, you know, it's 8 o'clock there or 7 o'clock there, well, that's, you know, it's friggin' 9 or, yeah, like, you know, like 8 or 9 there, well, that's like 10, 11 midnight my time. So it's really hard to follow the teams out west. No, I just want to suck, guys. Just answering a question that somebody was asking. So anyways, where was I? So yeah, no, it just kind of sucks being a fan of a Western Canadian team living in Atlantic Canada. So I'm happy I get to watch the Red Wings games, because they're really about as close as you can get to a hockey team for us. Well, no, that's a lie. Montreal or Boston would be geographically closer. What is up with this? So yeah. They'd be geographically closer for us, but it's all good. So let's get on with the battle here. So once you get Butterfree, usually in the first little bit, you're good. And I also watched the glitch, how to get Mew. Yesterday that Comey sent me, so I'll try to give that a shot once I get to that point. But yeah, so but I mean, I was playing Sword all last night while I was watching hockey. It was kind of awesome. But I totally forgot how hard it is to just the next day if you stay up late like that to watch the games. So thankfully, I'm not a fan of any of the West Coast teams, because if I was, I'd have to wait like the extra hour for the games to start. mean, growing up, I was a fan of the Vancouver Canucks, and I was a fan right up until they had the riots, and then I was like, you know what, like, why do I want to be in the fan base with, you know, that kind of toxicity? So I stopped being a fan of the Canucks just based off that. And I like the Canucks are a really, really good team. It's just the toxicity that came with it. And like, I mean, you know, like Edmonton, I lived in Edmonton for a few years. I grew up in Edmonton for a few years growing up. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I always consider like the Oilers like a hometown team, I guess. Although I did spend well over half my life growing up in Cape Breton Island. It was just seeing the Oilers is just, it always feels like home to me. But Detroit's my number one team. You know, you gotta have an original 6 team as your team. So yeah, you might as well, because like the best way I can describe it for anybody that doesn't follow hockey is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, the fans every year think they're gonna win the cup, and they throw it in your face, and they're so diehard, and it's annoying. And then when, you know, your team loses, they make fun of you, and it's okay. But as soon as you bring up, hey, what a game last night, like, that was pretty rough, they get so vicious, and they go, oh, we would have won. It's like, you don't play on the team, so what do you mean we? Like, you're not a part of that organization. I don't know, I think it's childish. So for when this gets loaded on YouTube, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch it. But if you do watch hockey, let me know what your favorite team is in the comments, and I'll try to get back to it as soon as possible. I know lots of people cheer for other teams. Like, I'm not a big Maple Leafs fan, I will say this now. I would rather cheer for Montreal or Boston before I cheer for Toronto. And I have. And also, if you've been to any live NHL games, let me know. Like, I like finding out from other people, you know, if they've been to live games and what arenas they've been to. Like, I've been to the Bell Center during regular season and during the playoffs, and I'm telling you, the playoffs are a different animal in that city. And I've also been to the old Northlands. I've been to that arena a couple times when it was the Northlands Coliseum. And then when it became the Rexall Center, I went like 3 times when it became the Rexall Center. Buddy of mine's been to the new Rogers Arena, or Rogers Center, or whatever it is, in downtown Edmonton. And I've been to Saddle Dome in Calgary. That was kind of neat. But yeah, if you guys have ever been to a live NHL game, and or whatever your favorite team is, just put it down in the comments there on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm not faring too well here with this. But yesterday playing Pokemon Sword, I started playing the DLCs for Armored Tundra, and one of the things is you can actually start getting rare Pokemon if you go through this Dynamax challenge. And I actually got Mewtwo last night, so I have a Mewtwo in that game. So I was super stoked, but I'm gonna try to get a Suicune some point over the weekend. I'm working on a quiz as well on Billings, so it should be interesting to see what's gonna happen with that. Not with the milling, but with the what's up, guys? I gotta find out what's going on. So yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting to see, because the one part that you're doing with the trying to get the Suicune, you're using a rental Pokemon, and like I got Mewtwo with Oh god, it looks like a knight. Um, Escalade or Escavalier or a Cavalier. And I just went, you know what? I'm not gonna do any good with it. And actually, Fury Swipes in Dynamax mode is actually what got me to progress as far as I did in the game. So I was really like to get me to. I was really impressed. And those of you that have not played the newer Pokemons, Dynamax mode is like you got these pits all over Kalos or whatever the new area is. So you got them all over the place, and then there's pits, and you get like these rare Pokemon and stuff, or overpowered Pokemon. And you can actually battle them, and they're in Dynamax form. And then once you get it down, well, you throw the Pokeball, and you actually catch them, or you get a choice of catching them. So right now at this point, I'm just going around and getting as many Pokemon as I can. And I'm like, I got about like 187 on my Pokedex right now. I know there's way more than that. And Bulbasaur and Squirtle are there, but you only get to pick 1 and 2. So what I did is I evolved Squirtle into Blastoise. I'm gonna breed it with my Ditto, and then I'm gonna trade for a Bulbasaur, and then I'll breed it with when it becomes a Venusaur, and I'll breed it, and I'll make Bulbasaurs and stuff like that, and I'll just use it as trade fodder to get like other rare Pokemon. Let's get Pikachu a HP boost. Alright. Suppose I probably should level up Magikarp and make him into Gyarados. Once I get a Gyarados, then that'll be pretty good. Oh, I forgot when your Pokemon's paralyzed, it actually lowers the speed. Why'd I do that? I don't have any paralyzed seals. Alright, switch them out. Boom, boom. Let's keep Frunk in the main lead the battle. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, it's the worst when you're underpowered in the beginning. Of course I want to go next. Send a Pikachu. Just Thunder Shock. Try to catch this Clefairy as much as I can. There we go. Ooh, yeah, Pikachu's dropped. So, like, in the beginning, I'm not really that great in the beginning of these games. I never will be. Just because it's a pain to get your Pokemon powered up. Really, really is. There we go, I got Clefairy. Just give me one more second here, guys. Alright. Yeah, so I am streaming kind of late. It is prime time for streaming. I just realized that. Just today has been one hell of a day. Like I said, stayed up too late. Paying for it now. So, yeah. Let's get back to the Pokemon Center and actually heal these guys up. I'm actually not in frame. I should be. Really all depends on how many people come by. If the stream keeps busy, how long I go for tonight. I might, if nobody's really here, I might just go another 40 minutes and call it a night, and then tomorrow when it's kind of calmed down, I'll stream again tomorrow. But yeah, I figured I'd come on, just do a day 2, just keep doing it. I know I need to finish Super Mario RPG, but that game's so fucking long. So I'll try to do Pokemon somewhat, but to break up the animosity of trying to figure things out, what I'll do is I'll just do this for a little bit. Probably end up doing this for the next little while. Should have done red and blue, really. But... Bing, 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 bing. Alright. Double checking, making sure that everything's still good on that part. Alright, so now we got our Pikachu back. Let's go! Reminds me, I gotta take my eye drops soon. I haven't taken them all today. Getting bad for that. And yeah, after I'm done streaming tonight, I might play a little bit more Valhalla. So I mean, I'm loving that game. It's pretty wicked. I should start Luigi's Mansion 3 though. I did get that for Christmas. I have yet to start it. I'm really bad for that. So the thing is, the worst part is with ADD is you mean to do like 12 different things at once, but then it's not the fact that you lose the ambition to do it, it's just your focus goes elsewhere. So it does happen. Go, Frunk! Wow, Confusion actually does a number on Oddish. Confuse him, and it also causes damage. See, like, Butterfree is one of my favorite Pokemon. Next to, in Gen 1, next to Tauros. So it's like, Tauros, Butterfree, and I want to say, like, Beedrill's up there. Nidoking is up there too, so it's like, it's 4 or 5 and then just like hanging around that point and being the top. But Tauros, for whatever reason, has always been my favorite Pokemon of Gen 1. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just probably because Butterfree, like, was one of the first Pokemon in Pokemon Red or Blue that I actually leveled up from a Caterpie. I think the first one I caught was like a level 3, and I leveled it up. And I went right to the Pokemon League with it, and I remember having to change batteries quite often in my old brick Game Boy. Or actually, we would have an AC adapter you could actually plug into the wall. And I would plug that in, and like I wouldn't need to buy batteries. And the only time I ever put batteries in is if I was not at home and I was down at my buddy Protonenko's. Yay, Frunk's now level 6. Do 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 do. That reminds me, I'm probably going to start watching this series over again. But the thing is, it's hard to find any episodes of Indigo League past, I think it's Cinnabar Island is where, like, Netflix stops with it. And then I think, Prime picks it up from Johto and up. I own the Orange Islands, so, the Orange Island arc on DVD. So what I might do is I might get the entire Indigo League on DVD and Johto, so that way I have like the essential 3 seasons and maybe Johto League Champions. Because that's when I used to watch Pokemon, like hardcore. Pokemon Johto came on. I think it was, when was it? Grade 9. Johto came on. It was like grade 10. I think it was beginning of grade 10 it came on, because I remember Pokemon Johto came on, and like the theme song hit, and I was like, jaw dropped. I was like, this is fucking amazing! Everybody wants to be a master, everybody wants to show their skills. Yeah, I love that theme song, it's my favorite theme song. If I was to actually play it on air, on the stream, I probably would get like monetized, big time. Not monetized, but would probably get like a DCMA strike or something against me. Shit, Ekans use a wrap. Yeah, Pikachu's confused. Quick, better punch myself in the face! That's what it seems like whenever there's a Pokemon that gets confused. Do-do-do-do-do-do! Alright, so let's continue back up the alley! Oh look, it's a Geodude. See, I don't have any water Pokemon right now. I mean, I could put Water Gun on Clefairy, but that... What's it gonna do? Spit at it? Yeah, I'm gonna catch this Geodude. So, like, the thing I like is the sprites in this are updated from blue and red. I prefer the sprites in this one a little more. They look crisper, they look cleaner, they look neater. Although I do like the shitty Pikachu sprite from red and blue. For some reason. I don't know why, it looks so horrible, it's fucking amazing. Butterfree just beasting it. Oh, I found a Moonstone. How many of those do I have? Do I have two, or is it only one I have? One or two. I'm not really sure how many I have, actually. I should find out. Ether. Okay, I only have one Moonstone. What's TMO1? Mega Punch! Okay, so they moved the Mega Punch out of the way in this one. Do I want to teach Mega Punch? Yes. Which one do I want to teach Mega Punch to? Actually, I might save that one. TM12. That's Water Gun. Teach Water Gun to a Pokemon. Yeah. Which one? Oh, Clefairy. Waste of fucking time. It's Bide. Fuck. Frank. So Frank can't learn any of that. Anybody's wondering what Frank is, that's my Magikarp. No. Alright. Let's keep going, just trying to make sure what's going on there. My stream sometimes the bar with the viewers and stuff likes to hang out up top here, so I'm trying to read it, and it's just everything looks really crunched down right now. It's totally fine with me. Try to figure out how to fix it by next stream. I usually don't pay attention to that. Once it's up and running, I don't pay attention to it. And in fact, I actually can use my OBS screen to see exactly what's going on, how many viewers and stuff I have. Yeah, so I can do that there, and that actually makes it a little easier for me to see everything that's going on and what people are saying. Prefer it actually over the other version of Twitter there, or Twitch. Alright. So it's kind of, this runs at like, it's directly off my screen. I can see what you guys are typing as much as possible, if need be. There we go. Yeah, maybe just keep it like this, have that run in the background. Okay, so we got away safely. Yeah, I know, I totally skipped that battle. That's fine. Stats is fine. Skip the battle. My game. Whatevs. There we go. Okay, keep that like that. So, yeah. Alright, here I am. Alright. So you may notice sometimes I will battle and others I will avoid it. I don't really use potions and stuff like that. I really should start using it. I'm very, very horrible. I'm not a very defensive-minded video gamer. I am very offensive-minded. So if there is a way to attack, I just keep attack, attack. And that's why I'm no good at like games like Neo or like Dark Souls or Darksiders or anything like that. I'm fucking horrible at them, really, when you think about it. Fucking Zubat won't let me fucking escape, you piece of shit. There we are. Alright, let's go, Butterfree. You're my strongest one. Alright, let's set up confusion. Alright. Come on, Frunk. Let's go. See, the worst part is, with evolving a Magikarp into a Gyarados, it's just insane. Insanely difficult. But it's very rewarding. Once you get your Magikarp up to a Gyarados, you're laughing. I've heard that from other people who have taken Dratinis all the way up to Dragonites. They are the most challenging, but the most rewarding Pokemon to have on your team. Actually, I was talking to one of my viewers here on my Twitch channel about that yesterday, and he was asking if I ever took one up from a Dratini all the way up to a Dragonite, and I was like, or from Dratini up to Dragonite. I said no, like, you know, like 50 levels is a bit excessive to get a final evolution. Yeah, I'll go with the Helix. I don't know what the difference is anymore. I used to, about 10, 15 years ago, I used to know the Helix and the Dome. But I'm after playing the game so much that I just go for either or sometimes. I thought Jesse... Yeah, there we go. I thought Jesse and James were supposed to show up at this point. So for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Yellow was actually more based off the anime, and like the red and blue were like, I found they were more like the manga than anything. Why am I saying anime? It's anime or anime. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why certain things I pronounce, and why that would just say Rocket instead of Jesse and James. Go, Frank! Sign up Butterfree. Hey, what's up, Comey? Welcome back, man. These must be getting on. They're, what, 4 or 5 hours from me. It's 25 after 8 my time, so 5 hours ahead. But welcome to the stream, man. Hey, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I was playing Sword last night for quite a bit. And I managed to get through quite a bit of the game last night. I mean, I beat the base game itself. Okay, so you're actually, yeah, you're 6 hours ahead. Okay, well that's not bad. I beat the main game, so now I'm playing the DLCs. Really good game overall. I was really happy with it. And I managed to get Mewtwo last night in the Dynamax challenges, so I was really excited about that. Suicune is one of the ones I'm gonna get next play, I would imagine. Ah, shit. Top 2 Pokemon are down. Yeah, Clefairy's down. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, my Pokemon are underpowered. No, it's not Nuzlocke. Doing a Nuzlocke challenge in this would be insane. This is just casual. Yeah, might as well just say that I've lost this battle. I'll get through them, but I hit Growl. Fuck's sakes. I'll get through these guys. It's not that big of an issue. It's just I gotta go through because I was hitting every goddamn battle along the way. What? I don't know what that is, man. Viennick? I honestly don't know what that is, but thank you for the hydrate. Ah, okay. I don't know V-Masic. I honestly don't know who that is, but definitely I will give him the shout out on the channel. I'm a small streamer, so if I do a shout out, it usually goes into the void and then nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know exactly what that word was, so I was just like, eh. Oh, okay, okay. If anybody wants to go check out the Basic, definitely do so. They're a friend of Comey's. Unfortunately, I don't know Polish. I don't understand it, but if anybody that's following or watching this at a later date does, definitely go check it out. Want me out? Just attack and get this over with. Oh my god, this is painful. Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, you know, it's any support. I should have stocked a Bone Repels. Yeah, the second blackout. I'm not too impressed with the blacking out part for Pokemon. I'll wait till I get out of this to actually level him up. So I first started playing this game back in the late 90s, and like, whenever I would go in a field or I'd go in a cave, I'd get attacked by Pokemon, I would just like, I wouldn't battle anything, I'd be so underpowered, and I remember it took me forever to get past, Erica. Like, when I got the 4th badge, I was so excited. But I'm actually trying to conserve my Pokemon right now. So that way I can battle the Rockets. Or I can battle Jesse and James. Yeah, I don't know per se. I mean, Pokemon is definitely a very, very popular game to stream. I know it's like right now it's just getting into the early evening for most of North America. Here it's like 8:30, so people are on a Friday night. People don't have work or school in the morning. A lot of people are watching streams to help pass the time. Oh, nice. Yeah, somebody's streaming Fire Red. Wicked. Yeah, I sometimes watch other people's streams like while I'm playing. I'll have their stream in the background. But I try to. Oh yeah, no, I mean I try to actually solely focus myself on my stream. Which is what I need to do sometimes. And I mean, there'll be times too where I'll be streaming, I'll be so focused, and you'll just see me. Yeah, no worries. Alright. You'll see me like just zone right out. Alright. No worries, I'll be here. Do 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 do. Oh my Jesus, can I ever get to the end? Almost there. Oh my god. You get an attack? Fuck's sakes. Alright, here we are. Oh no, Butterfree got poisoned. Excuse me. Alright, get me out of this cave. Oh, what's up? Yes, I know my Butterfree is about ready to keel over. Alright, let's see what I can catch in here. So weird, like that whole grass square, you would figure. Ah, here we go. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Heal up. And then I will... go down to the daycare. And, you didn't even get to the daycare. Alright, let's go, you electric rat. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, just double checking, making sure what's going on out there in the real world. Yes, yes, yes. I am streaming Pokémon Yellow. Robert Goulet. Yeah, so anybody that's watching the channel, Frunk is my magic card. Yeah, keep Pikachu out to face an elemental weakness. Man, it feels so weird not having a full beard anymore. I trimmed it. Hey, no worries. Thanks, Nick. Greatly appreciate the support, man. If anybody feels like checking out a really good streamer, he's got a really great sense of humor. Even has segues in his channels and stuff, which is really, really neat. Definitely go check out NetStep Nick. He is close to 500 followers on his Twitch channel. Does amazing work. So definitely go check him out. I believe he is doing, if I'm gonna double check this right quick, Nick is streaming. Serene Sci-Fi Adventure. He's streaming that right now. So definitely go check that out, guys. Amazing content. Really great streamer. So yeah, go check him out. And also too, if you're into independent games, our residential indie game guru, Mr. Moostercat, who I know is lurking, I checked in another window. If you definitely want to check him out, Mr. Moostercat is your indie game master. Definitely go check him out. It's always a good stream with Mooster. And every once in a while, I'll join Mooster on his stream, and we'll play some online games with Straw Hat Deku. Just a bunch of us usually get on there and just play games. And you'll watch me fly out of a window on fire. It's quite comical. Oh wow, Confusion's not really doing much to Eevee. I was actually really surprised with that first Confusion. It didn't do anything to Eevee. Which, oh, I guess normal, yeah, normal, Bug, and Ghost really are really, like, strong on, like, psychic attacks and stuff, so. Yes. Yes, lost my mind. Thank you for coming to the channel. Yes, so Pokemon Yellow was the exact same as Red and Blue, but you do have Pikachu in your party. Pikachu is the only Pokemon that you can have from the beginning. And it was more like based on the anime series than it was like the original 2 games. The game, like, the first 2 games were extremely popular, so they figured they'd capitalize on it. And when the first 2 games got released in North America in 1998, in September 98, the Pokemon series was just starting that fall. So by the time that they released this, like, a year later, so I would have been grade 7 when Yellow version came out, they were starting to get in, like, the Pokemon, the Indigo League, it was like the top 16, Ash was getting beat, and they were bringing in, like, Bruno, and bringing in the backstory of all of them. So, yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Sorry, I have a tendency to ramble sometimes, and I don't mean to. But, welcome to the stream. I seem like I'm dazing in and out here. This has been a long day. I was going to stream earlier, but I didn't get a chance to, just with everything that was going on with schoolwork and lack of caffeine. Yeah, so I own Sword, and I beat the game, like, super easy, like that. It was easy. I was overpowered going in the League Championship. And I didn't play it since the spring or the summer when the first DLC got released. And then after the first DLC, it was like so easy to stop playing. And now the second DLC's in. I played for 4 hours last night, and I finally got like a bunch of Pokemon again. So like with my playing in series, I've played right from. So my first one was Red, and I played Red, and then I had Silver, and then I stopped playing the games for a little bit, and I got back into it, and I got Emerald. And then from Emerald, I ended up getting Platinum. And then I think it was White. It was White or Black that I got. And then I stopped playing altogether. And then I got my Switch. And like I had it on the emulation, so I was playing the original ones. And then I got my Switch, and then I got Let's Go Pikachu. Started playing that again, and then I started playing the originals, and then when Sword and Shield came out, I got Sword. And I think I got Sword like the first week it came out. So I was really excited to play it. But yeah, it just made it so easy, but I mean, it's a Pokemon game. Like, things with Pokemon games is I have to beat them if I start them. I have to beat it. It's so weird. There are some parts, like, I know, Indigo Plateau, on the path of the Pokemon League, Champions League, I have a hard time with that, so I will end up losing my fucking marbles. Yeah, so in the DLCs, they're actually, the older Pokemon are coming in. I haven't seen Pidgey or Spearow, or Rattata, so much in that one. But when you get into the DLC, you get one part, you get a choice between a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle, and like, I have a Ditto, so I picked a Squirtle, evolved into the Blastoise, making the Squirtle trade it off for a Bulbasaur. And like, now they're starting to actually get like Nidoran male and female, Nidorino, and then the weird thing was Nidoking and Nidoqueen are actually in the wild. You can catch them. Golduck's in it for sure, so I imagine Psyduck would be. I came across Golduck last night, and I was just one hitting it with Cinderace. So I imagine he would be. If I do get a Golduck, I'm gonna breed it with the Ditto, and I'm just gonna make like base evolutionary forms. Ditto is my Poke Whore, pretty much. Like, the Ditto is like basically just a Poke Slut. It's so weird. And Mankey, I haven't come across a Mankey yet, but I imagine there would be. Snorlax. Yeah, Snorlax is sleeping with. Chansey, yes, Chansey is in the new DLC. Snorlax, I haven't come across Snorlax yet. Like, my favorite is Tauros, and as soon as I seen Tauros in the, when I seen Tauros in the first DLC, I was like, oh shit, snap. Bought it, caught it right away. Now, Miltank's in it, Jinx is in it now. Mewtwo, Suicune. I think the 3 legendary dogs are in it for sure. As far as I know, there's only one. But it's really hard to say right now. Like, I'm just getting back into playing. So like, I don't know any of the new forms. Especially the Alolan forms from the 3DS. I don't know any of them. So I have a few Pokemon that are like different forms, and I'm just like, what is this? So like, my Slowpoke is a different form, and I can't figure out Oh my god. I don't know how many Pokemon there are. They added quite a few back in, but they don't have every one of them though. That's the weird part. Oh, excuse me. You would figure, like, with the amount of memory that card has, they would actually like include them in the game right off. Yeah, probably. They're probably just gonna make DLC. You're right, and that's the thing that annoys me with new games nowadays is you need to fork out money for the game. Like, the way I see it, you buy the game. Once you buy the game, any DLC that comes out, you should be able to get for free. Drives me up the wall why a lot of games don't have their DLC included for free. Like, if you buy the game, you get the DLC for free. A lot of companies should do that, but the reason why they probably don't is because they make so much money because people are gonna fork over money for it. And one franchise that is really bad, and I play a lot of, yeah, exactly, like, here's your base game. Here in Canada, it's more expensive. Games in Canada, brand new games, are like $80. So like $79.99. So you buy an $80 base game. And then it's like, oh, here's a skin for this character. It's like, okay, well, there's like $3.99 or $15.99, and then by the time you're done, you're already after spending like twice as much money as you did on the base game. So usually what I do is I wait till the game goes down in price, and then the Game of the Year Special Edition comes out. I think it's about the same, 60, 80, 1 second conversion rate. It's 79 cents to the dollar right now, so it's about a little bit on par. 62.81 is what it comes out to. So yeah, roughly about that. But it's so weird. Like, you're after forking out the money. Like, one franchise, and I play a lot of other games other than Pokemon. One franchise, and I love it to death, but it drives me at the wall with the amount of microtransactions, is NBA 2K. You get the game, you're after spending like $80 on it, or if you get like a special edition, it's over $100. Well, you're after spending that money on the game. Well, I mean, you know, you go on there, you get your thing, and it's like, oh, to make a character, like, you know, make your player like this much more effective, you need to spend this amount of money. And I've done it before. I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to. I don't have time to sit there, and it's just like, oh my god, like, it's insane. GTA 5 is another example. I will never play GTA 5 again, because you work so hard to get all of these things, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's like this other thing comes out, and you're stuck. You're like, I don't want to play this game anymore. And Call of Duty is getting like that too sometimes. I'll play Call of Duty, but you get guys that'll like fork out $300, $400, $500 on the game, like, for everything, and you get screamed at by some 10-year-old saying that they're gonna fuck your mother. It's like, ugh, drive me up the wall. And like, the thing I like about like older games and stuff like that, like, a lot of people ask, how can we play like older games? You got like you got a PS4 and a PC and stuff. It's like, why are you playing all these older games? Like, well, because the games are like complete. You got what you got. It's crazy. Exactly. Like, no, they don't. And it's like, you know, like, GTA 5 came out, what? PS3, Xbox 360, and it stretched from, like, when the release date was in 2011. And here it is, 2020. Like, that's 10 years of online service for that game. Like, it is such a cash cow. just crazy how much money gets, like, you know, gets forked over to Rockstar. They're making money hand over fist. Like, they don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna put in another one. Just keep throwing stuff. Yeah, like, hey, what's up, Mooster? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so, like, that's the thing. I love Vice City. Vice City was amazing. Like, in GTA 3, I own the digital copy, and I also have a physical copy here on my wonderful, wonderful bookshelf. I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, I own a physical copy. Yeah, so it was 2013. That was crazy. Like, I mean, 8 years. 8 years as a fully functioning online game, and you can really notice my thinning spot on my hair when I turn. But yeah, like, the 8 years is an online entity for a game. Like, for a game to be that much of an existence on the online community is insane. Like, I mean, the only one I can really think of is, like, World of Warcraft, and that is a massive MMORPG. And it's crazy. Like, all these games online, you know, have such a huge community. Like, and that's why I'm leaning more towards playing, like, retro games and stuff. Because I don't have to, like, I know if I go out, yeah, no, they aren't gonna make a GTA 6. Even if they do, it'll probably be like, it'll probably be like, fucking, like, later on in the PS5 and the Xbox Series 1 or whatever it is. It'll be in that lifestyle. But I mean, like, you know, that's why I'm leaning more towards older games. Like, if there was a glitch or an issue in it, that's it. You live with it, right? You learn to play around it. Oh yeah, like, I mean, it is... Rockstar's got the formula down for DLCs, and you can play the game without all that stuff. It's just, you're not going to have a competitive edge against people, and that's what it boils down to. Oh yeah, it's like, you see it, Destiny is another one. We sometimes play Destiny. And myself and Mooster and a few other people. And we'll get on there, and like, people have fucking... Oh yeah, for GTA or for Destiny. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I know, that's crazy, like... Oh yeah, GTA is fucking insane. Yeah, no, it's super crazy how, like, I remember when they were like, yeah, we're releasing it, and I'm just like, what? Like, okay, I knew people that had it on the Xbox 360 and on the PS3. They were like, oh, I'm gonna get this just for this. Like, they would go out and spend money on the system to play a game they already had. It was like, well, it is what it is. Like, I mean, granted, you know, mind you, I had a bunch of games on the previous gen, like on either Xbox 360 or PS3, that when I traded in my PS3, oh yeah, it's like, ooh, it's a lot brighter, and I'm like, oh, you can really see the mustard stains on that guy's wife beater and the sweat stains. Like, I mean, when I traded in my PS3 and all my games for PS4, I fucking, like, had to re-download games I already owned, and it was, or I didn't have to re-download, I had to buy the games I already owned, and it drove me up the wall. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, it's like, notice how this yellow is like, yeah, the subtle tones of sweat beaming down his face. It's just foolish. Just fucking foolish, fine. Oh yeah, I mean, it's one of my biggest gripes against the gaming industry now as a whole. Is like, wow, you put out this AAA title, and you're making like all this money off people, and you're just gonna keep selling the same product over and over and over, but you're gonna slap a different label on it. Like, dude, that's why I'm not really buying. I'm not looking forward to buying new systems. I got a PC now. If I need to upgrade, I will upgrade. I'll have to wait till after I'm done school and I actually have a stable field of employment after graduation in my trade. I'll have to wait till then. Because I mean, with PC, I can fork out a quarter of the price of what I'm going to do for upgrades and still be able to keep up. Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. Same with RDR2, Red Dead Revolver 2. They have the online portion of the game just by itself for like $8 on Steam, and also on PlayStation. I'm like, why are you just selling the online portion? Like, just people go on just to play online. They didn't bother with the story. Oh yeah, like, I seen that too the other day. I was like, I seen it, and it was on YouTube. It came up on my YouTube, and I was like, oh, cool, like, new GTA. And it's like, no, this is all online. I'm like, you almost had me. Not happening. No, that's why I love playing retro games. Like, you know, I love having physical copies. Like, here in my that's my knee. That's my ankle thing. Yeah. So here in my lovely collection, I have 16 GameCube games. I have some games for the 360. I have the original Halo for the Xbox. I don't own a 360 or an Xbox. And then, like, the majority of my collection is actually, like, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64, and, like, I also have my SNES Classic, Sega Genesis Mini, NES Mini, and my Game Boy Advanced, and my PlayStation Mini. So, oh yeah, no, it's foolish. Yes, I know what an EverDrive is. I kind of question it a little. It's just, something about it just doesn't quite add with me a little bit. But I just like, I prefer to have the physical copies of things. Like, if I had the space for it, I would have a legit SNES. Because the SNES is one of my favorite systems. And actually, that I'm playing this game, I'm actually playing it on my SNES Mini. I modded it. I put Hachi in and used the RetroArch, and I basically did everything on my own. Just added the games and stuff. So I have NES, SNES, and Game Boy games, and Game Boy Advance games actually on this little system. But EverDrives, to me, I don't understand what the EverDrive, like, I know what it is, but I just don't understand. Is it the cartridge, and then there's, like, what exactly goes on with the EverDrive? Is it an SD card? Like, you get, Mother 3, like, Earthbound? Earthbound was already installed on the game, on the system itself. I think that was Mother 3. Hold on. I'll have a quick look at what Mother 3 was. Mother 3. Oh, no, no, I don't have Mother 3, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not really an Earthbound fan. Like, Earthbound never really... So the whole Mother series never really appealed to me. But, I mean, I don't know. My taste in games is kind of weird at times. It's just, growing up, I never really experienced playing Mother or Earthbound. I didn't really, like, I mean, outside of sports games and, like, the odd RPG, I didn't know much about games. So, like, to me, NHL 94 was, like, the holy grail of games when I was a kid. You know, I liked it on the SNES, and I liked it on the Sega Genesis. In fact, I have it on this system. But the thing is, with Earthbound, the Mother series, I played it. I played Earthbound on here, and I wanted to get rid of it, but I wasn't sure if it would crash the system. So... I don't know. I'd never really given it a fair shake. It's just... It's different. Like, I mean... It really is, but... I'll have to give it a shot one of these days. I know I'm gonna have to one of these days, but... What is Mother 3 like, though? Is it a lot like Mother 2? Or... Hey, Comey, welcome back. Oh, it's more controversial? Ooh. And this is available as a ROM, isn't it? Ooh. Alright, well, I have the RetroArch, with the emulators and stuff on my PC. So... Okay. ROM of the fan translation patch. I'll have to have a look for that. Yeah, with school and stuff, I really don't get much of time to really play games all that much anymore. Usually I'm like nose deep in books, just reading. That was never really... Yeah, Nintendo does that. It's a weird thing Nintendo does. And Mooster's even brought this to my attention as well. Nintendo only does limited releases of things that cause like a mass hysteria, if there's anything. And if Nintendo feels they aren't going to make money off it, you won't see it. Yeah, it won't see the light of day. Like if they feel it's not gonna make anything, you won't. They're very fickle with how they run things in Nintendo. It's really weird. And to be honest with like emulation and stuff, I don't feel bad about it. It's better than like forking out $800-900 on gear and like really stuff that wasn't taken care of throughout the years. Emulation is key sometimes to play these games. Okay. No, it's just, it's so weird. Like, you know, you get a fan base that's like, we'll do this for free. Just release the fucking game. And they're like, nah, don't wanna. I don't know. That to me is kind of like, it's kind of like Nintendo just going, go fuck yourself, fan base. Like, oh, a brand new game. It's only in Japan. Haha, fuck you. Just so weird why they would do that. I don't know, like, the way I see it is if you have a... Like, if there's a fan base there for you to release this game, and you know you're gonna have a really great... Like, really great reaction with it, and it's just like, oh my god, like, ugh! Yeah, they're so overprotective of it. I mean, I understand, you know, it's that's their what do you call it? Creative, like a creative identity thing. That's understandable. But like, people are just showing their appreciation for like the character or appreciation for the brand. And these companies like just come out and go, yeah, nah, stop it, or we're taking it to court. So like I've had videos that had like audio blocks or been completely like, you know, especially on YouTube, I've had videos that were like, yeah, audio block because you're using, like, music on a game that you purchased to stream. Wow. That's, I mean, for the big end to be doing that, it's just like... That's craziness. Like, why they would, you know... Insane. Insane. I've never heard this before. This is all new to me. Then again, I really don't pay attention to what Nintendo does. If I was a little younger, I probably would have. Like, as a teenager, I would have been, like, all into that, but... I mean, right about that time, 2004, I mean, I was still in high school, jeez, surprisingly, I wasn't into it then. But then again, the internet wasn't readily available at that point in my area. The only time I had access to the internet to find out anything about these things was like when I went to school, and even then I was only ever allotted, because our school, if you weren't in, like, so you didn't have access to the internet unless you went to the library for something, and you weren't given access to the library unless you were going there to get something study related. So you weren't allowed to like go in the library and just be like, yeah, I'm going to use a computer. Or even the public library. Like, the public library was just up the road, but like, it was pretty much, for me, it was homeschool. Like, I wasn't really allowed to go out and hang out places. I wasn't allowed to go to the library and do things. So, yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Like, I'm actually surprised that there wasn't more of like a widespread notoriety on the internet. Okay, yeah, that's probably why. I mean, 2009, geez, what was I doing in 2009? Joined the army in 2007, got hurt. 2008, 2009, I don't remember. I was in a lot of pain. I was pretty drugged up at that point on pain meds. Wow, that's still confusing. Why they would not release it? Like, if there was that much demand from the fan base, like, why they wouldn't release it? Then again, it's like the F-Zero series. Why they won't release another F-Zero game? The fan base is there. People are calling for it. Like, you know, like, hello, what the flying fuck? Oh my god, 2 million people? That should be it. Like, once it hits once it hits like 1 mil, you got a good pull there, Nintendo. That's like what? Hold on. Calculate this shit. So what? New game. $79.99 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like 150 or 160 million in sales. Wow. Like, if they were actually gonna do that, that would have been like, they would have made their money off that, and they still, that would have covered all production costs and like everything. Crazy. Wow, they were fools not to put it out. Like, a lot of people, and the DS was coming out in 2009 too. Oh my god, yeah, like, they would have had it made. They would have had production costs. Like, production costs would have been halved. If that, it would have been quartered, because you wouldn't have to pay all these people to sit there and do, like, translating, or have this one guy translate it and screw it up. Excuse me, I'm not meaning to burp. Oh yeah, no, it's foolish. Foolish. Oh man, they would have made, like, hand over fist. They would have made wicked amount of cash. I mean, shit, just hearing this now makes me want to play it. Wow, Nintendo, thanks for giving your fan base the shaft. Oh no, Nintendo is, they're weird like that. Holy crap, 5%? Okay, so 5% of that shit. Like, okay, where do I sign up for this? Because if you already have it, why is that not in people's hands? Ah, that's crazy. This is TM19. Oh, assessment class. There's an N64 game? I didn't know that. Was it for the disc drive? The 64DD? Because I know there was a few games for the 64DD that just didn't make it, or they proposed them, but... Yeah, the 64DD, I remember hearing, like, reading about that not too long ago. And it tanked. It was, like, garbage. Like, I remember hearing about it, you know, junior high, like, grade 7, grade 8. That's crazy though, how they have the technology go. Oh yeah. Oh, the 64DD, like, it just... They didn't... I don't think they marketed it right. I think... Like, that's just my opinion, and I'm not a marketing guru or anything, it's just... You know... Just the way that Nintendo sometimes doesn't have the best marketing. For games. It's just, that's what I've noticed, and it's just so strange. Was this? Yeah, I was gonna ask. You had it. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Wasn't there like an F-Zero on there as well? An F-Zero was like in Zelda, they had Master Quest on there, which ended up getting released on the Game Boy or GameCube. Game Boy, GameCube. Listen to me, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not really an F-Zero guy either. Like, I like F-Zero GX, the one that came out on the GameCube. I like the GameCube. GameCube actually, to me, was... Like, for Nintendo systems, it's the Super NES and then the GameCube are, like, my two top ones. Okay, so originally, I knew OOT, or Master Quest, was originally a DD game. I wasn't sure, though. OOT, in my opinion, is one of the best games ever made. extremely well done. I've never beat it. I've come close. I had a hard time with the Spirit Temple Bongo Bongo, and then my HDMI upscaler just kind of crapped the bed, like it gave out. So the one I have been using for my PlayStation, I got to double up on. But I don't know. There's just a lot of that stuff, like at that time coming out of Japan, it was so weird. Okay, yeah, no. I never even knew. Like, I never knew that it was just the vanilla game was straight up a DD game. So weird how it went from being a DD game to like being on a cart. But then again, a lot of like going back to the Famicom with the disc system. A lot of the bigger name games or later games that we were getting here in North America were actually like Famicom disc system games. So like Legend of Zelda was a disc system game. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Weird. Yeah, but like the original Legend of Zelda was a disc system game, as was Doki Doki Panic, and I think Super Mario Brothers 3 was as well. Anybody that's watching this either now or later, and it's probably quite a fair amount of people that do know this, but Doki Doki Panic is North American Super Mario Brothers 2. It's reskin. So Doki Doki Panic was like, basically, it was, I forget what it was, but it was a celebration something, and they made this game to coincide with it. Like, just to basically be, here's a commemoration of this game, or this company, and blah blah blah. They just basically, because the original Super Mario Brothers 2 is insane, and they just didn't want to make it too hard for kids in North America, so they reskinned Doki Doki Panic and made it into Super Mario Brothers 2. That's why it makes no sense. Yeah, no, I didn't even know that OOT was a DD game. Yes, press A again, duck. Oh man, Mario 64 is like one of my favorite games from that system too. I did remember reading that was supposed to be a DD game. It's so weird though. Like, Nintendo was messing with that disc peripheral forever though. Like with Sony, they were gonna do something with Sony, and then that ended up just not happening. Something happened there, and that's why, like, Philips, they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go with this, and that's why you end up with, like, Wand of Gamelon, like Legend of Zelda Wand of Gamelon, and, like, those 3 Zelda titles that are, like, really shitty. And you get, like, Mario's Hotel. So that's why you end up with games like that. And why we ended up with the PlayStation. No, they never, so with Wave Race 64, they never made any reference to Pilot Wings, and I never played Pilot Wings 64, but as far as I know, they never made a reference to Wave Race. Oh, I didn't hear him. Excuse me. Yeah, so neither one was referenced. It's so weird. But that's as far as I know. It could be somebody else could be like, oh well, it's there in the background. You just have to look, and it's like it could be like that big in the frame, and you won't notice it unless you're like going through it with a fine-tooth comb. All right, let's get Charmander out. I've always wondered that though when I was younger, my imagination would just carry away. Like, you play one game and it just kind of makes you wonder, like, is this game based in, like, this universe with this game? And it'd just be like, what ifs were always rolling through my mind at that point. When I had an imagination, creativity. Wait, what? Kool-Aid Man is an Avenger? Oh, dude, if Kool-Aid Man was an Avenger, like, Kool-Aid Man as an Avenger would be amazing. Could you imagine them, like, especially in, like, the Avengers movie, going to war, and it's like Loki's just, like, doing his bad guy thing. And it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, and fucking he comes through, and just, like, clothesline Loki's head off and just like drowns him. Like, or like he clotheslines his head and then Hulk picks him up and just drowns him in the Kool-Aid Man. Like, Hulk smash, Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah. Like, fuck, that would be amazing. I'm gonna have to fucking look that shit up now. Actually, a buddy of mine, he's a big MCU fan. He's big into like the Marvel and stuff. I'll have to run it, like just mention that to him and see if he just goes off the deep end. Crazy. Just craziness. I've never even thought of that. Wow. Alright, hold on. Okay, he had Marvel Comics. Yeah, okay, so what that was is he actually had... Wow. Yeah, so the reason why he's part of the Marvel Universe actually is because in the 1980s, the Kool-Aid Man had some comics through Marvel. So, yeah, I could easily see that, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I could just see him being, like, comic book guy, like, yeah, I already knew that, like, yeah, noob. Yeah, I just looked it up, and Kool-Aid Man had, like, I think, like, 2 or 3 comics, so he would be an Avenger. But there's also another thing saying that he was a villain. Like, one battle I would love to see is Kool-Aid Man versus Thanos. Like, that would be a really good fight to the death. Or, like, see who could destroy the most walls. I don't know, I just Google searched it. And, like, just, hold on. Kool-Aid. Yeah, so like the second search, the first, it's like Kool-Aid Man is a Marvel villain. Okay, so it's Food Theory has yeah, so it's just like somebody's channel on YouTube. It's just Kool-Aid Man is a Marvel villain. It's just from Food Theory, but no, he did have the comics in the 80s, so fuck. As far as I'm concerned, Kool-Aid Man is a Marvel superhero. He's part of the Avengers. It's like I don't know if you know what MASH is, like the sitcom from the 70s and 80s, the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital from the 70s and 80s there. But Maxwell Klinger, he was always like dressing up to get a Section 8 to get into the army and go back to stateside. Well, MASH is a property of Fox Entertainment, and Fox is bought out by Disney. So, therefore, Maxwell Klinger is now a Disney princess for the last, 2 years. 3 years. Almost 3 years. It's a rabbit hole. The amount of things that people are going on about it. It's like, so wait a minute, that make Princess Leia, a Disney princess because Star Wars, Disney owns Star Wars. Because, the great almighty mouse. Don't fuck with the mouse. That is a stretch. That is a stretch. I mean, I don't know enough about... I know a little bit about, Star Wars and stuff, and little bit about, Star Trek, but I don't know enough to get into arguments and stand my ground. So somebody could tell me, yeah, Disney owns ABC. No, CBS is on its own. ABC is part of Buena Vista Entertainment. So Disney's owned ABC since the late 80s, early 90s. CBS is on its own thing as far as I know. So yeah, I don't know with CBS. But so Disney owns ABC and they own Fox Entertainment. So that's why in the 90s, Disney would have, Disney family movies, or they would have, The Wonderful World of Disney. Here in Canada, CBC had the rights to air Disney movies. So, I think it was Saturday, every Sunday night, they would show a Disney movie on CBC. And so we have 3 major news networks in Canada. We have Global, CTV, and CBC. So CTV will get, was it CBS? No, Global will get CBS and NBC, and then CTV would get ABC shows, which is really fucking weird. You're making me think back to the 90s when it was each region had its, each city had its own broadcasting. So take the Maritimes for example. The newscast that would take place in Halifax would not be the same as what was taking place in Sydney. And the one in Charlottetown would not be the same as the one taking place in, Fredericton or Moncton. It's just really weird. So, Kipper and Island, where I'm from, would actually have its own, newscast, and then it'd be 5 o'clock, it'd be the local news. And then 6 o'clock, you would get your regional, so you get, Steve Murphy coming on, and it would be all 3 of the Atlantic provinces would get the same news feed. Sleeping Beauty, yes, Sleeping Beauty was in all pink. So yeah, that would be Princess Aurora. Jesus Christ, listen to me go. I'm not a Disney buff or anything, but I know enough from watching the movies growing up to know, know the films and stuff. And actually, we own quite a bit of them. Actually, own a lot of them on VHS as well. I just had to look down on my bottom shelf. I got a couple of them there. Yeah, but Sleeping Beauty's the one in pink. Yeah, you would kind of figure they give, like, Penny the more memorable one. And then they would give, like, oh, what's her name? Sheldon's girlfriend there. Amy Farrah Fowler. They would give her, like, the more forgettable one. See, like, I don't have any problem remembering Penny or Bernadette. It's just Amy Farrah Fowler. I always forget. I forget Blossom's character's name in that show. Mayim Bialik. I forget her character's name, and it's nothing against her. It's just I've only ever watched that show enough to know the basic the characters' names. Yeah, I seen something about that, and I couldn't bring myself to it either. See, for me, The Big Bang Theory, it was... The thing that drove me up the wall with The Big Bang Theory is the way that they made Sheldon seem like an alien. That to me did not sit well with me. Because Sheldon's character, Sheldon Cooper has high-functioning autism. He's I want to say he's an Aspie, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what they made him out to be. And the way that they portrayed him, it made the rest of us on the spectrum seem really alien. So people would automatically assume it was a negative context. It's like, my father would use it and be like, oh, that's your Sheldon syndrome. It's like, no, like, quit saying that. Just the way that they portrayed him, it just, I don't know. It just really stuck out like a sore thumb. But I mean, the show is funny. It does have its funny ha-ha moments. I mean, I don't have cable, so I really don't get it. I don't know what new shows are out, you know, stuff like that, so... Yeah, they really did. They really did bring him into a negative light. I mean, it is understandable, how it could come across as an asshole. But that is the thing with individuals on the spectrum. And I'm not making excuses up, just, very stuck, very regimented in their ways, and you know, like, scheduling and regimental structure is very big for us. And like if we have positive proof of something and we're 100% sure of it, then, you know, we'll fight you tooth and nail on it. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I quit watching after about season 2 of The Big Bang Theory, and then I decided I would give it a shot after not watching it for a few years. I come back and I watch it again, and it was like, holy shit, like, the episodes on the show just completely changed, and it was not really recognizable anymore. Okay, I really need to get an Abra. Sorry, I was just checking a message super quick. Yeah, he really did. Like, I mean, it was kind of neat, though, seeing, like, when they brought Laurie Metcalf in as his mother, watching him react to his mom. It's like, I'll call you mother. You wouldn't! And then Penny, like, calls her mom, and he's like, but Mom! Like, just the way he goes on, it was funny. I do give it that, because it's like, wow, watch this man-child get put in his place. Like, some of the shit he did on there is just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, when he was doing the positive reinforcement with Penny, where every time she gets something right, he'd give her, like, a treat. And even Leonard's like, what are you doing? Like... Excuse me. Oh my god, no Abra. Abracadabra. Like, I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to shows. So when Big Bang Theory was new, it was out, it was popular, I was watching, like, shit, I'll watch that 70s show. Like a motherfucker. I own it on DVD, and I watched it on Netflix almost every day. So yeah, I'll watch that, and, like, you know, here in Canada, there was a show called Republic of Doyle. I own that on DVD. I'll watch Dragon Ball, like, right from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball GT. I don't have any supers, so... Yeah, I think it's when they got robbed. Or was it... No, I know when Penny and Leonard moved in together, started dating, Sheldon ran off to Texas. Yeah, that's, so Penny and Leonard moved in together. And Sheldon, all he did was went to the train station, sat there for 36 hours, like, he just... Because everything was moving way too fast for him. I can't vouch for that. So basically that is a structure thing. That is right to a literal T. Something that will happen to individuals on the spectrum. So like if, you know, a lot of change goes on too quick, or, you know, it's something out of the unordinary, people will shut down. I do it sometimes too. Like if shit's just boom, 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 and I can't keep up with it, I shut down. I mentally and physically shut down to the point I just need me time. But that's how the brain's wired. Best way I can describe it is, you got a light switch in a house, and instead of your wires going this way, it's actually going this way to 5 or 6 different switches, and you're trying to figure it out. That's the best way I can describe it. I've had to explain exactly, like, I had my cousin's daughter one time. I guess she was like 10 at the time. I had to figure out a way to explain to her that was kid friendly about exactly what it was. Yeah, with Danny Masterson, that was, yeah, that was something else. It was just like, really? Like, oh, fuck. But, I mean, I watched the show because I like the show. You know, keep in mind, I don't like what happened with him. I don't agree with what happened. But the show is still funny. Like, for me, it's just, Kelso, in my opinion, made the show in the early seasons. Yeah, I can't either. Like, I mean, just what happened? I'm just like, can't let it pass. Sad to see because he had such a promising career too. I mean, he went from that 70s show to The Ranch. His brother, actually, Chris Masterson, I think it's Chris Masterson, he actually played Francis, yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, a lot of people are the same way. I think it's yeah, is it Chris Masterson? His brother was actually Francis in Malcolm in the Middle. And that was a good show. I remember watching that when I was in junior high. Really, really good show. It's kind of... I can't find it anywhere online. Just irritates me how I can't. But I mean, I watch a lot of, like, different shows, too. Like... Yeah, do you know where to find it, like, in its entirety? Because I can't find it on DVD. I've looked everywhere, like, for physical copies in stores and stuff. But just because the show's so old, I can't find it. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of shows from, like, the UK, a lot of Canadian shows. Watch some shows from France, like, Quebec's got a couple of shows. Yeah, his wife, they moved to Alaska, is what it was. Because their mom is so controlling that he's just like, gotta move away, then. Like, watching their mom deal with it is fucking hilarious. And Bryan Cranston, amazing actor. Like, the guy can go from playing Zordon in the Power Rangers to Hal and Malcolm in the Middle to fucking playing a fucking, like, meth dealer, a guy that... You know, and Breaking Bad. Like, to go the 3 extremes from a kid's show to a comedy to a serious fucking role. The guy is amazing. And Breaking Bad is a show I never watched when it came out. And, you know, I have no real desire to watch it because same as Sons of Anarchy. So many people watch it. And, you know, it's just, it's one of those things. I don't know. It's so weird to me for watching those shows. And a lot of things with Sons of Anarchy, the majority of people that watch that are, no offense, are pretty low intelligence. They think that they're watching a show, they're gonna go out and join a biker gang. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, I have my stream on the back channel, or on the background here, so my monitor, the stream is showing, and I had to reload on here. So whatever you guys see, that's what I see on my monitor. Yeah, no worries, Booster. Greatly appreciate it, man. So yeah, I happen to mod view, and or creator view, and I can see exactly what's going on. So my video that I'm seeing has about a 10 to 15 second delay. So I see what's going on in the video, and yeah. I can also see, like, if there's any delays, any lags, any major issues. Holy fuck, my Butterfree's dying. I should have powered up Pikachu, for God's sakes. Whoopsie! Should give it poison powder. Yeah, motherfucker. Holy jeez, Comey, you're going for a long one, bud. Oh, Malcolm, yeah, so Canadian Netflix doesn't have a lot of things that normal Netflix has, and it's really weird. Yeah, bitch. Hey, Comey. Yeah, Canadian Netflix, it's so weird. We don't have a lot of things you guys have. In the spring, we just finally got the original 3 Ninja Turtles movies on Netflix. Yeah, the ones from 1990. I own every goddamn one of them. Buried away at the very bottom. That's Star Wars. Yeah, I own every one of them. So I have the physical copies. I have the VHS releases of those movies somewhere too. I think it's at my parents' place. Yeah, so like regional differences happen too. Like in Canada, we get on our Netflix, we get a lot of like international stuff because we have such a yeah, we actually yeah, Canada. I don't know. It's so weird here in Canada with our Netflix. So our Netflix, third world country, I wouldn't put it. There's a lot of Canadian content that goes. So in Canada, I think it's like 40% content needs to, especially on our radio. Yeah, I don't have a VPN. So in Canada, it's the for broadcasting. I think it's like 40%. Yeah, 40% of music that's broadcasted in Canada within a certain hours of the day is it's got to be Canadian content. So like if it's on the radio and you're listening to a rock station, like it has to be, oh fuck, I went that way. So there's got to be like a certain amount. So if you're listening to a rock station, it's like here's all these bands from the States, and it's like, oh, here's Bachman Turner Overdrive, or here's like Alanis Morissette, or like here's Marcy's Playground, or Sum 41, like all those bands, or Great Big Sea. Same as on TV. Like, I mean, if you get like so many shows, and then you gotta have a Canadian show in the middle of it. No, not devoted to Celine Dion and Alanis Morissette. but it's just like the genre of music there. So like if you get like a pop station, you know, or a station that plays like 80s, 90s, and today, you'll hear a lot more like Alanis Morissette or Celine Dion or oh, what the fuck's her name? There's another one. Oh, Nelly Furtado. Like you'll hear a lot of that stuff, but it's not like, you know, 24 hours Celine Dion, Alanis Morissette super mix. There's a lot of them. Like, I mean, you go to Quebec. It's a lot different. But really, Quebec is like a sovereign nation in a nation. Yeah, so Sum 41, they're from Whitby, Ontario, which is in the Toronto area. It's one of the parts of the Greater Toronto area, the GTA. So it makes no difference. Summer, Hellsong, Better Off Dead. I think it's... Fuck, Does This Look Infected, Chuck, and like those two were amazing. And then What We're All About from the Spider-Man soundtrack. Yeah, really, really good. There's also some really good Canadian bands that a lot of people never heard of, like Wide Mouth Mason. Who else? Wide Mouth Mason is a good one. Crush is another good one. Wide Mouth Mason and Crush no longer perform as a band. Corey Tepford is actually Alan Doyle's lead guitarist. And Corey Tepford was like the lead singer for Crush in the 90s. Oh yeah, like I mean, once you mention those songs, everybody's like, oh my god, I remember them, oh, nostalgia trip. Actually, Sum 41 was my whole, like, from 2000 to, like, 2005 soundtrack was, like, Sum 41, Blink-182. Simple Plan's another Canadian band. Simple Plan's a Canadian band. If you watched What's New Scooby-Doo, the theme song from What's New Scooby-Doo is sang by Simple Plan. They are a band out of Montreal. Yeah, I'm trying to level up my Pikachu. So the original Scooby-Doo was made in the 60s. It was like 1968? 69 maybe? 67? It was like in that end of the 60s it was made. And the 70s had like new Scooby-Doo movies, and then the 80s had like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and like the Scooby-Doo movies with Scrappy-Doo, like the 1 hour movies, and yeah, like Scooby-Doo Google School, and Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, and you know, those ones had, those were the 80s and 90s. And then you got Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, which came out like 1997, 98. And that like really brought Scooby-Doo back in the forefront and given enough popularity with enough straight-to-video home video releases that they brought out the new shows and brought out the 2 live action movies, which are total shit. I'm not really a Scooby-Doo fan. My brother is. I was more into like the Flintstones and Jetsons and like Huckleberry Hound and all that growing up. Like, I love the Flintstones. Flintstones were amazing when I was growing up. Yeah, I remember in the mornings before we went to school, TBS, which would be like Peachtree TV, I guess, or TBS is still its own thing, Turner Broadcasting. They would have in the mornings, they would have like not Scooby-Doo, but like Bewitched and Gilligan's Island would like play at like 5 in the morning to like 7, and it would have like Mama's Family and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think the Flintstones had a 9-year run. I can definitely double check. Hold on. No, they had a 6-year run. So it ran from 1960 to 1966. Yeah. So like September 1960 to 66. It ran for 6 seasons. Actually, once I can afford it, I'll get like the whole series on DVD. But I used to love the Flintstones as a kid. No, so six years was the original series. So from 1960 to 66, and then they would like bring in different versions of like the show. So I remember in the 90s was like the new Flintstone show, and you had like the Flintstone Kids, and you know, and along that time you had like Yo-Yo Yogi and a pup named Scooby-Doo were all coming out at the same time. Because in the 90s, it was hip to, like, you know, have, like, hip-hop and everything. So Yo-Yo Yogi was the weirdest show ever. I remember it because I was, like, 4, 5, 6 years old when that was out. So, I think Yo-Yo Yogi was, like, 1990 or 1991. I remember hearing Yo Yogi, and then, like, my fucking little self just breakdancing or attempting to breakdance, doing, like, spinning on one foot, getting dizzy, and puking everywhere. Yeah, but the popularity of the shows, like, it was just... Those cartoons are timeless classics, and you're just like... It feels... Oh my god. Do yourself a favor, look it up, because it just... I can't do any justice for how horrible it is. It's like... The end of the 80s and the early 90s were, like, from what I remember, were, like, this neon fluorescent blur of bullshit. It was amazing. It was an amazing, horribly, visually offensive time. Like, from what I remember from it, was, like, these bright neon tracksuits. And people were trying to carry over things from the 80s, and in the 90s it was like this culture clash. People just didn't know what was going on. And the best way I can describe the 80s was the drugs that were taken in the 70s. Well, the 80s were people's time to start sobering up, and in like the 90s people sobered up. No, actually, hold on, I'm trying to remember. I haven't said this in about 10 years. So the 90s were when people started to sober up from the 80s and going, what the fuck did we do in that decade? And I also remember, like, mullets being very popular. I remember... Oh my god, I remember I had a rat tail, like, in kindergarten, in primary. Fuck. I can remember a lot of things from then. Like, dude, I can remember Hulk Hogan being World Heavyweight Champion, WWF, and WCW. Then again, I'm 34, so... I remember Wayne Gretzky playing in LA. A buddy of mine is a little older than me, and he remembers Gretzky playing on the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, I think there was 3 people that have ever voiced Fred. I think it was 3 people. Hold on one sec. Yeah, so it was Alan Reed. Alan Reed's the big one that everybody knows. Yeah, so it's Alan Reed, I think Henry Corden were the 2 that actually voiced him. One second. Oh wow. Yeah, so there is who the hell is Dawes Butler? Okay, so yeah, it's Dawes Butler, and Alan Reed were the ones that did him in his English voice. Oh wow, he even had a Hebrew. There was 2 voice actors of him in Hebrew. One in Polish, and then one in Japanese. He was Fred Flintstone's longest voice actor. He passed in 77. Alan Reed. Yeah, so he's known... He did Boris and Lady and the Tramp. He was Sally Tomato in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Captain Caveman. He did some voices in that. Where's Huddles? He did Mad Dog Mahoney. He was also in Petticoat Junction. He did Bandit Lawson. Beverly Hillbillies. He did Gene Booth and Eddie Colton. Wow. He was also in the Batman TV series as General McCruder. Crazy. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. I mean, he passed away in 1977, but he was born in 1907. So like the lived to 70 back then, and the guy was a heavy smoker too, so yay! We did it! We did it! Yeah, the Batman series with Adam West. And, Burt... Oh, fuck, I can never remember. Never remember Robin's name. I think it was, like, Dick Burton or something like that. Or, I don't remember. Burt Ward. Jesus, I can never remember that. Yes, thank you. I had to look it up. Yeah, me too. So I never knew it existed till like one day in Canada. It's called YTV. It used to be like where all these shows would come on and stuff. I remember in the early 90s, like, yeah, we're showing the new Batman or the Batman TV series. So I'm like, okay. You know, 6-year-old me is like, oh, Batman, I love Batman. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's amazing because the movies just came out at that time. So they were trying to cash into the popularity of the Batman movies, is what it was. Hey, what's up, Deku? Just got the Cascade badge. Holy shit, did you end up working a long day there, buddy, or what? Jesus Christ, you're just getting on and it's like 20 after 9 your time. Yeah, I remember watching that Batman series. It's like watching they punch people and it's like pow, kazing, ba-boom. And it introduced me to some characters I'd never seen. No, because Caesar... I think it's Caesar Romero. Yeah, Caesar, like... So, like, the ultimate Joker would be Caesar Romero from the 60s TV show. I mean, Jack Nicholson did okay. You know, because he's Jack Nicholson. But probably the best person they could have acting as Joker right now, if they were to cast him, Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe as Joker would be fucking phenomenal. Well, you can just see it when he smiles. That's the Joker. Like, Willem Dafoe with Mark Hamlin's voice. Like, Joker voice. That would fucking done. Like, fuck you, Joaquin Phoenix. Make that into a fucking movie. The end. Like, fucking... Just have Batman just go, like, fucking ape shit on the warpath. Oh, Heath Ledger, yeah. Yeah, Heath Ledger, I forgot about Heath Ledger's. Yes, Joker's a fucking genius. Like, oh, exactly. Joker's just like, fuck you, bats, I don't care. Like, just the way... I don't know, it just, to me, it just... Yeah, I forgot about Heath Ledger's character, fuck. How can I forget about that? Like, he was such a method actor, he would basically swarm himself in that character for, like, days and weeks. I didn't even try, actually, tell you the truth. I've heard that from multiple people that I can do voices. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, with what, my Joker? Yeah, it definitely was. It was just like, one shot, done. Oh, they are. They are low-key dicks. Unless your name's Keanu Reeves. Jim Carrey just doesn't follow a script. He just does his own thing. Like, oh, as shitty a movie as Batman Forever is, I love it. Because it was like the first Batman movie I ever fucking watched in the theater. I remember him just... I guess apparently when he's like doing all those like... Rich! Like all that fucking noise, he does the improv stuff. It's just like... That's just him doing himself. Like, you ever watch Ace Ventura When Nature Calls? When him and Buddy are in the Land Rover, he's like, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you, our chitty, like, and he's fucking bouncing around and shit in the Land Rover. That wasn't in the script. He fucking pulled it out of his ass, and I'm like, well. Yeah, Anne Hathaway is Catwoman. It was like, see, with that, it was like, holy shit, like, you know, like, they just had that shitty Halle Berry movies go out, like, the shitty Catwoman with Halle Berry. And it's like, I remember thinking to myself, it was like, you guys just tanked at the box office with this movie, and you're re-envisioning Selena Kyle as Anne Hathaway. Now, mind you, Morgan Freeman playing as Lucius Fox was genius. Like, Mr. Wayne. Okay, forgive me, I can't do a fucking Morgan Freeman to save my life. I can't do Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman can't do Morgan Freeman. It's impossible. Trying to get an Abra, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing. I honestly, now that we're on the subject of Batman, I honestly want to see what Robert Pattinson does. She's supposed to be Catwoman. Fuck this movie. Yeah, I couldn't say that. I remember watching it with my father and going, "This is bullshit," and getting up and walking out. And my father being like, "What are you going on about? It's a good movie." I'm like, "No, this movie's bullshit. Like, she is the least believable Catwoman." But, yeah, oh, Pidgeotto. I would like to see Robert Pattinson's spin on this character. Because really, like, there's been 3 shitty fucking Batmans in all Batman movies. Ben Affleck, Val Kilmer, and George motherfucking Clooney. Like, I'm sorry, Batman and Robin is the biggest piece of shit out there. And Joel Schumacher should never direct another movie again. Him and Michael Bay, they should never fucking direct another movie unless you want to have, like, a shitty, cheesy, gimmicky movie with lots of fucking explosions. But yeah, Robert Pattinson, I really want to see what he does with this character. So, like, who knows? Maybe Cedric Diggory is, like, really fucking good. Oh my god, yeah, if you could get, like, if they could actually get the feel of the 1989 Gotham, like, from that movie, and, like, kind of have the same tone as this series of Gotham, I would be amazing. Yeah, you don't want to, no. Like, that's what ruins it, is they basically make Selena Kyle into his love interest. And it's like, really? Like, The only love interest that he really had that was wrote any good, and this is my opinion, and other people will have different opinions, and I understand that, was Talia al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul's fucking daughter, that they end up having a kid together, Damien, who ends up becoming ends up becoming Robin, and it's just, that's a whole different story, and I understand enough of the story to get it connected point A to point B, but I don't understand enough to start swinging, you know, for the fences and run into a fucking neckbeard. Don't even get me started. It's like Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Actually, no, bad example. Danny DeVito was a good fucking Penguin. But then again, it's just Danny DeVito in makeup. Alright, come on, Abra. Where the fuck are you? Alright, let's see how many levels that our Frunk has gone up by. It's grown by 1. Ooh, aren't I great? No more room for this Pokemon. Cool, I didn't want it anyways. Yeah, that's true. No, Tim Burton really did take some liberties with the characters. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that was just fucking weird. I was actually really disappointed with that, to be honest. But that's fucking Tim Burton for you, the master of weird. He just... I don't know. Just Tim Burton. No idea why. Yeah, the biting people's noses didn't really... I wasn't a huge fan of that, per se. Like, I mean, it just... Wow, way to ruin an entirely fucking good franchise. Oh yeah, like, I mean, it was Kim Basinger. Or Basinger. Fucking... Alec Baldwin's fucking ex-wife. Whatever the hell her name is. It's not important. I forget which movie it is that I have on VHS of Batman. I have Batman Forever, I have that, and I think it's Batman Returns I have on VHS as well. Yeah, she was... Sorry, I burped. Yeah, she was good in that movie. Like, I was actually impressed with how well they portrayed her in that movie. But, you're right, they should have bumped it up to an R rating. If they had an R rating, they could have had so much more freedom to explain the story and do whatever they want. In all honesty, they should have just went, yeah, fuck it, given an NC-17. Like, NC-17, they could do the same thing as rated R. But, they're actually talking about bringing Michael, what's his name? Fucking Batman. Michael Keane. Yeah, that's so weird. I remember that too. I remember that. They're actually talking about bringing Michael Keaton back as Batman in a Batman Beyond movie. I remember that actually. That actually, it was so weird because it was a gray suit and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Wow, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, from what I remember, the tail actually was on the body of the car itself. And like Batman was in like this drill thing, and you push down on the Batman, and the wheels just go, and you like rev it, and it go across the floor. And Penguin was in this like parasol thing. I had the Penguin, I had the Batman, and I think I also had Catwoman. I think Catwoman, you just pulled back and away she went. But yeah, it was so weird. Like, McDonald's marketing at that time for that. It was like, if there was a movie out, McDonald's had the toy. So fucking weird. It was like, oh look, Die Hard! McDonald's Happy Meal with a Die Hard toy. It's like, fuck that. Yeah, I agree. If they had kept Michael Keaton on, Batman Forever would be like a totally different movie. But no, they just decide to take Iceman from Top Gun and throw him in rubber, like a fucking synthetic rubber suit with a fucking cape and nipples. And they decide to take Nicole Kidman and just be like, here, you can do this. And she's like, no worries, mate. Like, fucking doing that shit. Tommy Lee Jones, I think, was the only one that actually gave a damn on that set, and the rest of them were just like, here, you're gonna, like, take the guy from fucking, I think it was ER that he was on at the time, but it's like, here, you're gonna take this young guy and just train him. And you can just tell, the guy that played Alfred in Batman Forever and in fucking Batman and Robin just didn't give two sweet fucks either. He's like, I'll just make a sandwich and sit here and eat it. Like, fucking typical, he was just like, I don't give a fuck. I say, like, 3 lines in this whole movie, fuck you all. And that's true. Yeah, if they had made, Carrie's the Joker. Ooh, I actually just got goosebumps thinking about that. Oh my god, Jim Carrey as the Joker would be fucking amazing. Jim Carrey's the Joker. I would clearly go to that fucking theater to watch that movie over and over and over and over. I don't know why I like Batman Forever. I just don't. It's one of those things that it's just like, it's kind of like, yeah. I mean, I like Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura was good. For its time. I own When Nature Calls on Blu-ray. It was the first Blu-ray I ever bought. And actually, when I used to party, I would get drunk and do like the with my butt cheeks, but that's a different story. No, when he would have to... That's the thing with Jim Carrey, though. It's Jim Carrey or not Jim Carrey. There's no in between, right? It's like... I watched Man in the Moon. and the one he did, Andy Kaufman, or Kaufman, not Kaufman. Jesus Christ, listen to me trying to sound fancy. Andy Kaufman, and I was just like, yep, this movie sucks ass. The Truman Show is the same way. Cable Guy, the exact same fucking character. I was just like, you know, when I was younger, I liked watching Jim Carrey's movies because as a kid, you don't know any better. Yeah, no, that just... He always has to do that Lord Jaw thing. It's like, oh my god, man, shut up. Like... Yeah, just foolishness, why he does that. Although I heard he was really good in the Sonic movie, so I haven't watched Sonic the Hedgehog yet. And I might actually do that tomorrow when my wife's at work. Yeah, that would have been ideal. Like, if they cast him as the Joker, just be like, okay, Jim, here's the deal. Just don't do that weird fucking jaw thing you do, and just use the over-the-top antics in your actions. You're fine, and just follow the script. Don't go out of it. Like, we know you like to take liberties with it, but here's the thing. We got this amount of money rotting, and we're expecting this. But, I don't know, that's just how Hollywood is. I mean, so easy, like, it's so easy to get typecasted as well. I noticed, with a lot of actors. Yeah, within the Joker character, like, that's the thing. If you're gonna try to fucking, you know... That's right, Bulbasaur is this way. Yeah, if you're gonna take a character, at least do it fucking some justice, right? What time is it? Play for a few more minutes. I think it's this way to get Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm gonna just play for a few more minutes. I didn't realize how long I was doing this for tonight. The fact that fucking Joel Schumacher was the director? That was the biggest fucking fuck up in that movie. I like to find out what people's opinions of that movie were. Like, my biggest issue with the movie is different from everybody else's biggest issue. There's 40 million biggest issues with that movie. And, like, for me, it was Joel Schumacher directing. And it also felt like the fact that George Clooney just didn't care about the entity as a whole. Didn't care about the franchise, nothing. He was really there just for a paycheck, it seems. Like, yeah, we're gonna throw this out, and, come on, Clefairy. Fucking going to this guy. I mean, George Clooney had enough going on at the time. He's on ER. Like, I mean, probably had a couple other movie projects on the go at the same time. So he's just like, I don't care. god, the puns were fucking horrible. It's like, nice to freeze you. Chill out. Fuck, I'm sorry, but you get fucking Arnold in a role, and it's like, okay, Arnold, we're gonna make you act. Yeah, no. No, Victor Freeze and Poison Ivy would not work together. They hate each other. Like, then again, like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, oh, we're gonna make this super fantastical, like, summer blockbuster smash. It's gonna be about Batman. I'm gonna play Dr. Freeze, and I'm gonna work with the giant plant lady. Fuck. I'm just watching myself in the camera now. I'm like, oh fuck, that's out there for the rest of the world to see. Yeah, but I mean, Victor Freeze and, like, Ivy fucking detest each other. Like, I mean, they were always at it, and... I mean, Uma Thurman was pretty good selection for that. But, whoever they get to pick Bane, it's like, oh my god! Yeah, exactly. It's like, hello, like, do you not understand this? Like, it's like two opposite ends of the coin. I'll never understand. Like, when it comes to shitty movies, ooh, Doug Trio. When it comes to shitty movies and stuff like that, my biggest issue with any movies is I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Like, Dragon Ball, the whole... Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. They should have. They should have had him play Bane. But, like, I love Dragon Ball, and then when I heard that Dragon Ball Evolution was getting filmed, I was like, oh my god, like, my jaw dropped. I was like, yes, like, this is every Dragon Ball fan's dream. And then they fucked it up. Because we can't have nice things. Oh my fuck. So Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball itself came out in I want to say it's 84 or 86, but the TV show came out in 86. And it went from 86 to 89, and Dragon Ball Z came from 89 to 95. Or 96. Yeah, 89 to 95, and then it went to GT from 96 to 97 in Japan. And then it came to North America as Dragon Ball. They tried to bring it over with the Harmony Gold dubs, which if you ever fucking watch them, it'll make you piss yourself laughing. They're so horrible. So they bring it over in the 80s, didn't work. So there's different dubs. There's like the Blue Water group, the Ocean group, stuff like that. And then it really didn't pick up popularity until 1999. It really got into its stride, and then it was like, it just fucking, right out the gate, just exploded. So here in Canada, we got the Funimation. Nope. So that was Vegeta that said it's over 9,000, which is a translation error. It was actually in the manga and in the original Japanese version. What does this power level say? It's over 8,000. Well, fucking, for some reason, Funimation's like, fuck you guys, we're gonna do what we want. So yeah, no. I mean, that's fine. I mean, everybody's either they understand it or they, they don't like it or whatever. I mean, fuck. I have one of my brothers would fucking say, "Oh yeah, I watch it," and then just be like, "Oh, this is fucking stupid," and he'd like get pissy and change the channel. You're like, "Fuck you." My youngest brother was born in '95, so he was like 4 or 5 years old when he came out. It became really popular here in North America. Oh fuck, I just killed the Doug Trio. Oh, thank Jesus. So yeah, he was at that age where it was like, it was popular. He still watches it, and we still talk about it from time to time. Actually, and I have on my shelf, I have all Dragon Ball, the first 5 movies of Z, some of the Funimation discs that came out in the early 2000s, all GT, and then I have every PS2 game that came out, of course. And yeah. Great teacher, Onizaki. Yeah, Japan's weird. Japan is weird. Like, I watch anime to a certain extent. Like I'm more into the older stuff, so I'm like Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing. I used to watch it quite a bit. Escaflowne, Slayers, Slayers next, Slayers. I used to be like into that stuff big time, and I just basically I quit paying attention to it. Now it's one of those things I'll dabble in a little bit, but Dragon Ball is like the end all be all. Like that's, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a Master Roshi statue. This is all my Pot Funkos. I got a few figurines over there, water bottle in the middle. Got a couple t-shirts, some posters. That's a Majin Blueprint. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Japan's weird. Alright, well, it's time to... I have a Doug Trio, which is good. So, my ground Pokemon that I am gonna need against Lieutenant Surge. That's some craziness, though. Like, the most recent, anime series I've ever watched, or anime, like any anime, it's The Devil's a Part-Timer. And it's good. It's 13 episodes, super short. There's also another one. Fuck, I may have to watch this. There's also another one too. It's like, it's about a samurai, and I forget his name. Batoshi the Manslayer is the guy's name, or is what they're calling him. It's in the Meiji period of Japan, and he's got like a reverse blade sword. I forget the name of it. It was such a good series. I don't even know if it's on Netflix anymore. I did watch it for quite a bit, and then I didn't put money on my Netflix account using gift cards because I didn't use a credit card at the time. So I'll have to check that out. What is it? Great teacher Onisuka. Okay, I'll check it out. Sounds like something that might be up my alley. I mean, shit, I've sat through Ninja Scroll 40 times, 50 times, so... I don't remember any of it. I was drunk or fuck. was it? Who the fuck? Oh, that's the deposit Nidoran. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, shit, I can't remember yesterday. Alright, there we go, Deck Trio. Yeah, I don't know who I am some days, so you're fine. I gotta take my wallet out and look at my ID to go, who the hell am I? There's so many different nicknames, people know me as so many things, and half the time, people that know me personally, if I don't pay attention, they call me my name on here, and I'm just like, fuck. Alright, just give me 1 second here, guys. See who's on. Nobody I know personally is doing this. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for tonight. That was a pretty long stream. I'm almost done. I'm almost finished. So yeah. Alright, I'll definitely check that out. What is that? Great Teacher Onisaki. Okay, I'm gonna write that. Onosuki. Alright. Onosuka. Okay. I'll give that a check out there. Lost my mind. Definitely will do. But, alright guys. So, I'm gonna save the game here. It's getting pretty late here. It's like 11 o'clock. So, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming by. If you're interested in joining our Discord, definitely do so. Really great group of people on there. And talk about movies, music, manga, TV shows, anime, video games. Great group of people. A bunch of us are in there. Myself, Straw Hat Deku, Mr. Mooster Cat. And also, I have Twitter. Follow me. And I also have a YouTube, which is Lord Duck Gaming. It's all the same, all one word. Alright guys, so I will be on tomorrow. I have a little bit of homework to do, but I will be back on tomorrow. I'll post on Twitter, everyone will be there, and also on the Discord. Alright guys, till tomorrow, have yourself a great night, stay safe, and I will see you guys then. Lord Duck out.